Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. I'm good. Thank you. And okay, so tell me how to pronounce your name. Is it Democles? Demos
It's Democles.
Democles. Democles. Wow, that's a really cool name. I've never heard it before.
It's very unusual, even in my country. I have never met someone with the same name as me.
Really? Democles. How did your parents think of it?
My mom maybe just liked the way it sounded, you know. Your name is
My name is Lakin.
Lakin.
Lakin, yes. I don't meet a not I don't meet a lot of Lakins either. So we both have very unique names.
How is your name spelled?
It's spelled like this.
My
Lakin.
Lakin. Does it have a meaning, special meaning?
Yeah, so actually, so my mom's name is Cindy and my dad's name is Larry. And my parents were married in Hawaii.
Hmm.
And in Hawaiian, Cindy is Kinney and Larry is Laylee. So they took the LA out of Laylee and the KIN out of Kinney and made Lakin and put them together.
Yeah, cool. That's interesting. I like that story.
It's fun to have like a little story to share.
I have a cousin, and her mom is Maria Elena. So she had two kids. My cousin had two kids. So she
Mm-hmm.
named the kids, one of them Maria and the other Elena, because the grandmother was Maria Elena.
I love that. That's beautiful. And Maria Elena is a beautiful
Yeah,
name.
I like it too. I went to a school when I was 10. So you say middle school. I think middle school, right? When you are about
Middle
10. And is that right?
Yeah. Or is that elementary?
Elementary.
10 might still be elementary, I think.
Okay. So my elementary school was named Maria Elena too.
Oh, so it's very popular. I see here you're from Brazil.
Yeah, that's right.
What part of Brazil?
The Northeast, a state called Ceará. And what about you?
I am from the States, from the United States, but I am from Kansas.
Hmm.
Do you know where Kansas is?
Is it a desert state?
No.
No?
It's like in the very middle of the U.S.
How,
So,
okay.
do you know Texas?
Yeah, Texas, I have heard of. That's why I said desert.
Yeah. So it's like Texas, and then above that is Oklahoma, and then above that is Kansas.
Okay, so it's way more to the north, right?
Yeah. Yeah, more in the north.
How is the weather like there?
It's snowing right now.
Snowing. Cool.
Yeah, at home. But actually, so that's where I'm from, but I've been traveling. So I actually 3 days ago, so last week I was in Egypt traveling.
Cool.
Yeah. And I actually came to Chile for the Christmas and New Year's.
And so you are in Chile right now.
Chile. So I'm on the same continent as you.
Cool. But you said it's snowing, but you meant in Kansas, right? Or in Chile?
In Kansas. Oh yeah, in Chile the weather's perfect. It's verano, it's summer.
Are you studying Spanish?
Yo hablo español.
That's awesome. I wish I could speak Espanol. You probably know that in Brazil people speak Portuguese, right?
Yeah, Portuguese is really, sometimes I can understand it a little bit, but I only know bom dia and stuff like really basic.
It's probably the same bom dia in Portuguese and in Spanish is it buenos dias? Buenos.
Buenos dias.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really similar.
You travel a lot. That's cool. Can you tell me how you manage to do that? Do you only work online? What other how do you finance your traveling?
Wow, your English is so good. I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
So yeah, I was I've only been traveling. This is only like my 4th month traveling, or going on my 5th month. So I worked for a year in the States, like working all the time, saving. I was saving a lot of money, and I was living at home with my parents because I graduated from university a year ago.
And what did you major in?
I majored in journalism.
Ah.
But I don't really want to be a journalist, so I want to go get my master's degree in education.
Ah, I am an educator myself. I am a teacher. I teach mathematics.
Oh, awesome. And do you have a bachelor's or a master's, or?
I have a master's degree in mathematics. I do not teach in schools right now. I like to consider myself more of a YouTuber, a video creator.
Do you like videos of math or what?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel with over 400,000 subscribers about mathematics in Portuguese. And I just started a new one about what I learned during lessons that I have on Cambly. So the new one is about English. The big one is about mathematics in Portuguese.
Wow, that's so cool. And so when was it that you started this YouTube channel?
About 10 years ago. I started as a hobby because I liked to make videos. But then I kept working on it. Not regular. I would spend like 3 months without posting anything. And then I would post some videos. But it ended up reaching more and more audience in a way that now that's my main job. I quit the schools because YouTube paid better.
Wow, congratulations. That's like so many people's dream is to be a YouTuber, is to literally be paid on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I love it. Because of it, I got a partnership with another company called Passei Direto, and I make videos for them too. And I have some private students every once in a while. That's how I make my living now. And I'm liking it. If it wasn't for coronavirus, I would be traveling. But I was not as brave as you are.
Yeah, I mean, I first went, at the beginning of August, I went to Turkey. And I was in Turkey for 3 months. But I was doing are you familiar with Workaway?
Workaway?
Yeah, it's so I taught English to a child in exchange for a room and 3 meals a day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. So when you ask how I finance, for 2 months I wasn't paying for food or a place to live. I was only paying for public transportation, which in Turkey is very cheap. So
but how did you meet those people? Weren't you afraid that maybe, I don't know, if you don't know a person, how can you trust them?
Right. So it's through this website. It's called Workaway. And on this website, I was a volunteer and they are a host, and people leave reviews. So I could see that they had hosted 10 girls in the past. And all of the women had said, we had a great experience with this family. They were so awesome. They treated me like a second daughter. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. And so I got a flight to Turkey and I met them, and they're wonderful people. And now we're dear friends.
But did you have a few calls, video calls to go there?
No, I didn't.
So you really met them when you arrived?
Yeah.
But that takes some courage. Weren't your parents worried when you decided to do that?
A little bit, but I had done a Workaway before in Costa Rica too. So they were, they obviously are always a little bit worried, but they trust me. And also, if it's a bad situation, say I got there and it didn't work out with the family, whatever, I could always find another family to do a Workaway with, or I could just go to a hostel or wherever. So it's not a big deal.
I see. It's very interesting. I am really happy that I'm learning about that with you today.
Yeah, of course. So it's really, yeah, I enjoy that because then you get to stay with a local and eat the food and get like their advice on what places to go and visit.
You know, when I started here on Cambly, I had kind of like that idea in mind. In a way, I thought that maybe it would get to a point when I would meet someone and become friends enough so that maybe that person could sometime visit me in my country. That would be awesome. And I had the same thing that you were talking about in mind. I could offer a place to stay, and maybe we could go sightseeing like a family together, visiting places. In exchange for that, the person would only be speaking English with me. That way I could learn more and more.
Exactly. Well, like there are so many workaways that literally that's it. They say literally, I just want someone to speak English with. I just want practice. And so they say we can just do daily life together and just speak English.
Yeah. I will check it out. And I am sure people watching this video might be interested in that too. And so just so I can double check, are you okay with me uploading this to YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that.
A YouTube star.
But my YouTube channel about English is just beginning.
Yeah.
So we have less than 200 subscribers so far.
It's so cool. I mean, that's a lot of subscribers, and it's so cool. I mean, anything I think that people and is awesome. So
I like the way you think, and I believe that's because you have traveled. You are open-minded person. If you were older, maybe from a different generation, maybe you wouldn't be so open-minded. Maybe you wouldn't want to have your image on the internet. But you know what I am doing, because you are from my generation. I believe you are younger than me.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Around like 25, 26. Well.
That's a compliment, because I'm actually 32.
Oh, wow. Yeah, never would have guessed that.
And you are 20-something, aren't you?
24.
Cool. Yeah. So we are almost running out of time, but I hope I can schedule a new lesson with you sometime. I really liked our conversation today.
Me too. Democles.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I want to say, okay, Democles. Is
yes.
It Democles or Democles?
The last time you tried sounded better. Yeah, that's great. And your name again is Lakin?
Lakin.
Lakin. Am I pronouncing it right? Lakin?
Yes, you are. Good. And so I will have my schedule open. So if you want to schedule another lesson, you're free to do that.
Okay, and maybe someone watching this video might reach you too, Cambly too.
Totally. Awesome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you for your time.